have been expecting the new currency to to be announced, which it was eventually announced today by the president. It was announced in the State House, where the money was being it was being shown to people. It was being revealed to people, and there are some differences. People were actually been able to see it. Some said there is no major difference between the 2 naira notes, the notes which we were using before and what we're using now. Probably they were thinking there will be a significant difference in it, but actually the colors are very different. And the 10 naira looks, the 200 naira looks much like the 10 naira, and also the 500 naira looks like much of 20 naira, and also the 1000 naira note looks much as 15 naira. So there's actually a new different designs on it. You can actually see this from afar, like there is much difference. Even if after the day the money will be declared not being valid, I mean the old one, you'll be able to spend it because there are actually a major difference in it. So the newly designed naira notes, on Wednesday, surfaced online ahead of the unveiling announced by the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. That's Godwin Emefiele. That's the Central Bank governor. So there has been reported that the president's major general, the BUHARI, like President BUHARI, will on Wednesday review the new naira note at the presidential villa, and which he actually did today. He was able to show this money out to everybody. And the newly designed naira notes to be unveiled are 1,000 naira note, 5,000 naira, 500 naira note, and 200 naira note. So according to the governor, the APS Bank would move the January 31, 2021 deadline for all notes to be deposited to the commercial bank. So he said he made an announcement on live TV that people bringing and the Senate making attempt for them to increase the date when the old naira notes will be counterfeit. I mean the 1,200 and 500 will be counterfeit. He said that will be applying that. It won't be, there are still a lot of people that have kept this money inside their house. When the Central Bank analyzed this movement of redesigning of the money, they said 3 trillion has actually left the Central Bank. And when they made their calculation, it's not actually in the vault rooms of banks in Nigeria. That means it's actually with people in the country. People are holding the money with them, and they are trying to say if they redesign this money, people will actually come back to save this money back in the bank. So they make some clause on this. If you are opening a new account, the amount of money you can save in a month is 5 million, and if you have a old account, the money you can save in a month is 50 million naira. So that means if you are using a new account, that's 5 million, and old account is 50 million naira. The Central Bank governor said they won't be shifting the deadline. That the deadline still stick. That what he did is not actually out of the law. It's actually something which was in the law. And he said, they've made announcements since October 26 about this, and they expect we should have, saved all the naira notes they have in the bank. All the naira notes they are holding at home, they should have saved it. And we could recollect on our channel where we said within 2 weeks when this announcement was made, the banks have said they've received around 50 billion naira cash of naira notes which was saved to the bank. Proud this new redesigning. So he's sending a message to these people in the Senate and House of Assembly, like they won't be going to extend the deadline to maybe a month again or 2 months again. So, and he has a backup of the president about this, and actually it has been reviewed today. So soon we'll be seeing this money moving around. People will be spending this money. They will be making transactions with this money. The EFCC chairman, is trying to make his statistics. He's trying to make some fiction that if this new naira note comes out, it will help the dollar to not get more stronger, against the dollar notes. That the $1 might end up to be 200 naira back again. No, it's around 700 or something now in the black market. So he said it might be around 200 naira now, which some people were like, is this possible? Why would just be the design of money? make the dollar notes come away back from 780 to 200. People were still talking about this. There are a lot of comments about it. People were like, that's not possible. Why will you say the dollar note will just it will just crash like that because you're resigning the money? That resigning of money doesn't mean you're having a good economy and stuff like that. There are a lot of issues. I know some people came up online that this money, that they didn't actually make some major changes. It's just like they made some Photoshop, that they actually make some Photoshop changes about this. That's not actually a real, like they make a real changes of this Naira notes. Like it looks like just like before, just that the color of the money was changed. Just color was the major change in the money, not some tactical change about it. Looking forward to this redesign. I think it will actually help this country, especially during this election. There will be a lot of old money that will be crashed with people that are hoarding the money. When they make some clause about this, that you can actually save more than 50 million for a new old account and also 5 million for a new account. Although all these people that are holding the money, especially the politicians, the drug barons and co, they are trying to, it's gonna help the economy. It's gonna help the way we see money again, because people won't be able to hold this money at home unlike before, because there will be a lot of money that's not counterfeit with the people that are holding it at home. And with the law of this new law of the CBN, they might be unable to come to the bank to save it, because actually CBN is working with the EFCC. Also, EFCC is working with the bank. They told the bank to get names of people that are saving huge money, and they make the list then that people that are saving huge money are politicians, these real estate guys, also the middlemen, which the politicians are using to help them save the money. There are still a lot of names that will be called out, after this has passed. The EFCC chairman said they already has some list of governors which they actually call out after the resign of the after the deadline of the money which they said they should start spending. It's crazy. Like, how will people just keep holding money to which you can actually make a transfer? Now you see most politicians now are making donation through cash. You can see the normal which he made 500,000 cash deposit, a donation rather to people which he actually gave money to. Like before, which they give out check to people. So it's getting crazy and it's getting altered. People are trying to just get away to save their money, so it won't liquidate with them, it won't expire in their hand. And I think this will actually help the economy. This will actually help because during this election now, people are scared to spend money anyhow. Like before, by this time, which is almost 2 months to the election, you'll see a lot of people that are spending money. They are enjoying the money and giving out money anyhow. But now it has been a low key stuff, and which it's actually helping. So that's what we have for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're a new viewer. Thank you so much.